Went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season. You saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
And New York, looking at who they've got Bargnani. World Peace is out with Martin.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not.
There's some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah, they did go through some stretches, but they really did well to secure the defeat going into the playoffs. They had a pretty decent run, all in all, but this is a team that has higher aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
1:02 left in the first. Here's World Peace. Busts the J after the KG. Carter Williams kicks to Corbin. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Conference.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Corbin. And Richard Hamilton is subbed in for Lou with rotation. They're playing well together as a unit. World Peace, good. And the rest of the conference, Steve, not an amazing total, but ending up over 500 usually gets you a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
And a lot of people worried that they would fall out of the picture last year after they traded away Joe Johnson.
Shumpert passes to Udrich. Back to Shumpert. They double him with Orphan. Clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Udrich. With Hamilton with the rebound. Here's Carter Williams, and that's not going to go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
Point early on. I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's Hamilton in at the 2 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
The number 1 overall pick back in 2006, but he hasn't been a star caliber player in the NBA. Injuries have seemed like he had enough passion for the game, that it wasn't important enough to him. Some pretty harsh words, but guys, sometimes with Kevin, we'll see if he ever realizes his potential.
And hope for the best. Thanks, Doris. And that one's good, Shumpert.
They gave him a wide open look there. In his return to New York, I tell you, Raymond Felton looked to have his best season yet. Boyd left at the point guard spot for the Knicks.
Now Felton, after the missed 3 from Evan Turner. That drops.
Putting on a passing display out there. Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy. That's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it.
Checked in.
Well, Kevin, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. 2nd in assists, 7th in field goal percentage, and they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack. And are you kidding me? That was a power. Put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road. The rare 6'6" true point guard. Both his mother and his stepfather are basketball coaches, so you know he's got a really good basketball IQ. That's
Felton against Turner, and Turner with the block. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Carter Williams. Solid.
Yeah, he's long. I think the main thing he'll need to do at the NBA level is really work on that outside shot. It's got a little bit of a hitch in it right now. And he's got to get that corrected, because if he does, he's got a chance to be special as a point guard.
He's quick and he is athletic.
Yeah, it's really picked up here in the second quarter. You know, you don't expect the team, Steve, to shoot in the 60% range. Around that mark, and they'll run away with this.
Felton attacking. He feeds it to Chandler.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce. The Hawks last season weren't offensive nights and not for anything positive. In a January game against a tough Bulls team, the Hawks only scored 58 points over the course of the entire game.
Now, here's Felton. Williams.
tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for them today.
One of the worst offensive nights, Clark, in the NBA, but overall, we're a solid offensive team.
When you don't have that one guy who you can always lean on to score, I mean, there are going to be some nights where
Stoudemire dishes to Smith. Back to Stoudemire. Odom's there. And shot and a foul
with his point guard.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Atlanta, the team has rebounded despite the turnover in coaches and players. Al Horford said it came together quickly because of the GM saying, quote, have a good understanding of what they are trying to accomplish here, guys.
A lot of talent, Doris. We're keeping them all working together. Ball. And Udrich kicks to Hardaway. A finger roll finish at
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside. Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that has played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Carter Williams hits the 3 points in the quarter. Here's Shumpert, and it's good, assisting on the play with Carter Williams with it. Gets it off, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half is now presented by Sprint.
Welcome everyone to the halftime report. Let's get going. The Milwaukee Bucks currently trailing Orlando.
The Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Boy, his rebound.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
And New York will run line. The guards, Ray Felton, J.R. Smith.
Guys, there was no secret that likely those inside guys were there to set screens and defend and rebound. It was up to Melo and the other perimeter guys to carry the offense.
And that one's good. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's about the Knicks. Last in points in the paint, only about a third of their points inside.
Carmelo really represented their only low post threat. Even Tyson Chandler, his baskets were mostly offensive putbacks. So it was almost
Small to serious challenge, always.
Shot by Odom, no good tonight.
+8 in rebounding.
well, you have to rebound to win, and that's
Some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Smith outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. They saw him try, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Power forward position. And the results were excellent. I mean, he's got the strength to play inside. And when you look at what he does offensively, it creates a lot of
former 3 men are now becoming 4s. The only way to do that, though, is if you have the strength to deal with bigger players, and Melo certainly has that strength.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest.
That's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Smith dishes to Chandler.
And is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Teague kicks to McGrady. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Taken away by Felton. It's on the break. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. Anthony against McGrady. Here's Anthony. Makes no mistake of the night.
The Hawks made the playoffs again, but ended up losing in the first round. So the Pacers got them in Game 6.
Smith the best of both. Out to Anthony. Shoots from 12. that one off the back iron and out.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. He'd like it to be.
Well, and for the Hawks, it's been 6. They had yet to get past the second round in any of those playoff runs.
I think that's why they decided to part ways with Josh Smith and originally with Joe Johnson. Just to make that next step. The future does look bright.
T kicks it to Odom. Passes it to court. Odom fires from deep. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Possibly with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian.
Overs number 1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best, when they controlled the action.
And experience to finish off games on the road last season.
Gets it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem.
It's interesting, Kevin. They relied so heavily on threes that sometimes on the road they go cold. Bad spell.
Hardaway dishes to Belton. It's stolen by McGrady. Teague the pass to McGrady. Hardaway with the steal. Outside Belton. Rebound Knicks team.
And this is a big game, guys, today because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road, and this one kind of sets the
High percentage of it.
He kicks to Korver. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Korver. There's the dish to Williams. Offline with his 3.
well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooters.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good, more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
And the final period of play just about to start. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And one other thing I would add is...
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Teague out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Odom. Then there's Lewis.
Not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
And here's Korver from the arc. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Now for the Hawks. They host the 76.
Should be a close one.
Teague against Felton. Here are the Knicks now. Felton goes in. Rejected by Odom. Outside Teague. No good from outside.
Obviously now, guys, he's just trying to get as many shots up as he can.
Williams kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Felton leading the way. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Right side Odom. Outside Williams. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Sharp.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams.
You're going to get out rebounded.
Here's Korver for three, and that comes off.
Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving?
Williams inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Got a piece of it. Felton goes in. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Teague kicks to Korver. Dishes it to Williams. From 13, again the Hawks score.
With his game.
Smith outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Feeds it to Chandler. Takes it off the glass.
Percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like the
Knicks on the break. Felton leading the charge. And it's blocked by Korver. They retain possession. Heck and still knocked it down.
A bit of an apathetic fan base. The Hawks always seem to be pretty good at home. 125 of 41 last year and had a 44-38 overall record.
And the call will be against Stoudemire against Jamison. Out to Smith. There's the pass to Felton. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Jamison.
Everything he's put up in this period.
Teague can't hit.
some of the talent they've had here the last few years with Josh Smith, who's now in Detroit, but Al Horford, Jeff Teague, a lot of exciting players.